Good morning and welcome to a reading today. Today we're going to do a reading for Sagittarius. And we're going to see what the Most High is saying to the Sagittarius community on this morning. And at the center of this situation is a Three of Cups, Sag. So there are celebrations, gatherings, social events that is the center uh, of your situation right now, and it stands to reason it's the holiday season. So yeah, we got some celebrations here and some parties. That is the center for you today, Sag. Okay, and we also have some playfulness, being carefree, um, comfort, some familiarity. So something you're familiar with, something or someone, probably maybe family, friends. Okay. And then we have the Tower in reverse. So there's a delay and some trouble here. You have avoided some type of um, tragedy or pain. Okay. So there is a transformation. There is change coming. All right. There is some type of transformation happening in your life, Sag, at the end of this year. Okay. So let's follow on to see exactly what is happening. All right, we got the Ten of Pentacles here, the Ace of Swords in reverse here. So there seems to be some type of um, security and stability with family here, with traditions here. And these are some things that you are familiar with. These are things from your past here, right? But there is Ace of Swords in reverse here. So there seems to be some miscommunication, maybe some confusion here about being comfortable here. Some things that you're familiar with, okay? When it comes to family, when it comes to tradition, okay? There seems to be something that was miscommunicated or confused here. Maybe you felt there was some injustice. Maybe you felt like you weren't done right in some type of situation when it comes to celebrations with family here. Maybe it's bringing up something from the past that you have been avoiding talking about for fear of it hurting you or hurting someone else, Sag. So let's see. Okay, we also have the Three of Wands in reverse here. So we have some delays here. We have delays twice here. Some self-doubt here and some regret coming from the past here when it comes to your innocence here. Maybe something that happened as a child, something that, um, yeah, that's caused some hindrances or some regret in your life here. And we also have the King of Swords in reverse here. So there is a lack of structure here. Maybe there was some manipulation here. Okay. And this is coming from something in your childhood here. But yet you are still coming together with the family and meeting and having a celebration. But these things from your childhood seem to be hanging over your head, Sag, here. And this King of Swords could be Gemini energy, maybe Libra, Aquarius energy here. And this is a father figure that's in reverse here. And we also have the Seven of Wands in reverse here. So there is some exhaustion here. Okay, feeling overwhelmed here. and maybe a need to give up here. Okay. So, yeah. So there seems to be some type of lack of direction or planning when it comes to this celebration, this get together here. And maybe you're feeling exhausted here by everything that's going on. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed here, Sag. Overwhelmed with this celebration events and things that are going on. So maybe you're overwhelmed with thoughts of the past, your feelings, about things, and everybody just coming together. The thought of it is overwhelming you. And maybe you're exhausted. Maybe you did a lot of running around trying to get things together, but maybe things didn't come out like you would hope, like you planned for this celebration with family and friends to get together here. Okay, and then we also have the Knight of Wands here. So this is passion here, someone who is fearless and confident here. Okay, and brave here. So that is fire energy. So that's Sag, Leo, Aries. So yeah, so Sag, you are very energetic here. You are very confident here. And you are inspired to take action here when it comes to this family get together. Believe you want it to go well, but there seems to be a lot of things that's happening to maybe cause some delay here. But you can avoid this, right? With the Tower in reverse, maybe you'll avoid these problems here, even though you're feeling exhausted, overwhelmed here. Maybe you feel that things have been somewhat unproductive here. Some miscommunication, maybe some confusion about what should have been done to make this family celebration go well here, right? Yeah, so, and maybe this King of Swords energy here, when it comes to the family, maybe they are a dictator here, right? They are cold and irrational once with what you're trying to do, and they're trying to cause this delay because they don't want to change here, right? This King of Swords in reverse may be the one that's resistant to change here, and they are affecting the family situation here. Okay, but yeah, but you're fearless here, Sag. So even though it seems like this is unproductive here, there's miscommunication here. You are, looking forward, it would seem, to having these things work out. But on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse here, right? So there's a lack of energy here, some postponement because of distractions, okay? So maybe things will be postponed for now. Maybe you're going to change the time frame. Maybe you're going to have to do it later on in the day than what you thought, okay? Because, sometimes things go, get out of order. Some people maybe not stepping up here the way you would like here. They want to dictate things. This King of Swords energy is, being irrational right now here and trying to cause some delay here, resisting change and transformation here, right? They're being unproductive here. What they're talking about or thinking is not helping the situation. So, yeah. And maybe you feel exhausted and defeated by going back and forth with this conversation while you're trying to get things together for this family event here, Sag. So you really want to have a good time. You want to celebrate, with family and friends. And someone is trying to cause distractions, you know. Okay, let's see if we can get a little more clarity on why they want to ruin the holiday here. It would seem that somebody is in a mood. Okay, let's see. Get here. Okay. We have liberty here. So embrace your liberty to explore new paths. The world is wide open for your journey here. So there's some liberty here. You got remote control here. Taking the wheel here, right? Multiple choices and options. And we also have orbiting here. So someone is interacting or viewing accounts here. Okay. So we got liberty here when it comes to your childhood here. Things that you are familiar with here. There is some liberty here. The world is opening up for you for your journey here. Okay, so embrace your liberty when it comes to your childhood, your innocence. You know, the world is opening up, so you don't have to be stuck in the past here. You are free. Okay. And then we got remote control here when it comes to family, security, stability, and tradition here. So you can take the wheel here. You are able to control and manipulate outcomes here. Okay, so you don't have to allow someone to stop you from doing what you want to do here. You don't have to let anyone control your situation, especially when it comes to your stability and security, and when it comes to family here. And we got orbiting here. So this is about social media stories or post here. All right, so maybe someone is looking at something, and this is unproductive here. It's miscommunication, it's confusion here. Maybe it's something that they saw online that they are talking about now. They're stirring that up here. Something they saw on social media or something that was posted here. So it's unproductive here. And it's just not helping with what you're trying to do right now. Okay. And then we got journalists here. So someone is spreading a half truth here. Okay. Propaganda here. Manipulates information. Okay. So there is some delays, some hindrance here because someone is spreading half truths and probably online about you here. Trying to spread propaganda here and trying to manipulate information, Sag. So there's someone who is talking about you, writing about you online here. Maybe family members saw it and it's stirring up some issues here. And then we have weapons here. Okay, so it's a difficult situation here. You may need to defend yourself here from it. Okay, but that's why you're exhausted here. You feel defeated, Sag, like giving up because whoever is talking and causing this trouble in your life here is creating a difficult situation for you. Okay, and you need to defend yourself, but you're exhausted. You're tired. You're overwhelmed by what is going on. You know, something that has come out maybe that you did not see coming, and maybe it's ruining an event that you wanted to have here. But you have the sun here. Okay, and yeah, once again, overworked here, blinded by fame here. Okay, someone is flaunting superiority, and this is this King of Swords in reverse here. And once again, that's air, that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. And someone here is acting hold here. and irrational here, right? And bending under pressure. Yeah, blinded by fame. So, whatever someone is doing, if you have your personal life that's out there, it's being affected and it's affecting this celebration because something has come out and caused some issues here. And the King of Swords is bending to the pressure because of everything that's been spread and talked about and said that is not true here. And you have to constantly defend yourself because of what they see. Okay. And then we have clock here with the Knight of Wands here. So someone here um, is struggling. They have some hardships here. This Knight of Wands. So there's difficult times ahead for this Knight of Wands, who is very energetic, very brave here, very confident here. But there's been some indecisiveness in making choices, being too impulsive, right? Because they are, they inspired action. They're very energetic here and fearless, but they may have been too impulsive here. And that is causing some difficult times here, some hardships and some struggles here. Okay. And then we have rope here, okay, with this Tower reverse here, with delayed catastrophe, avoiding some type of tragedy here. And you're surrounded by support and protection here, okay, Sag. So you have support in the midst of all this that's going on here. You have a firm foundation here, so you can avoid this tragedy here because someone is resisting change here. But you have support and protection now. So, yeah. So this, whatever was put out or spread out or talked about, is affecting this get together, this celebration, this season, the holiday season at the time here. And it's stirring up some memories from your childhood, right? Maybe something like this happened to you before, but now it's with social media, it's more potent here, right? Because someone is trying to ruin this time for you, and this King of Swords is bending to the pressure of everything that is been said and been posted, and it's all propaganda here, spreading half truths. Whoever you know this energy is here, right? It's causing self-doubt and regret for you, right? With the things that have been said here. So just remember, when I see weapons, I think no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Okay, it won't work. Even though you're tired, you're exhausted, you feel overwhelmed here because the situation is difficult and it is affecting your personal life here. It's affecting your ability to celebrate here. But just remember, you have support and protection here. Okay, this may be causing you to feel sad, affecting you. Yeah, at this time, a lot of people may be feeling some sadness, maybe you're making your heart heavy. Let's see what you can do here, Sag. What you need to focus on overall here. Because you have to take the wheel here. You have to take control of this situation. There's multiple choices and things that you can do, but you are surrounded by support and protection, right? Don't bend under pressure. You may be feeling overworked here. Maybe you're not feeling too good right now, or whoever is in your environment may not be feeling very well right now. So that is affecting things here. Okay. But there may be some difficult times ahead, but you have support and protection here from these people that are on social media that are stirring up false narratives about you. Okay. This could be someone from your past here that is doing this. Maybe they're jealous. They don't want you to be happy. And we'll just leave it with 5 things here. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, so we have confidence here, passion, joy. Someone's dealing with some loneliness and nostalgia. Okay, so, your confidence here. So stay confident, right? Confidence is the inner belief that you have the strength to face challenges. It's about trusting yourself and your abilities. When this card appears, it encourages you to take action, knowing you can overcome any obstacle, okay? Because you are surrounded by support and protection here, okay? And passion here. Passion is the driving force that propels you forward, representing your love and commitment to life. When you feel passion, it means you are moving toward what you truly desire, and your heart is full of endless power, okay? So stay passionate about how you feel about your family, your stability, your security here. Take the wheel, okay? Be selective, about your choices and the things that you surround yourself with. Be passionate about that. And you got joy here. Even though, something is unproductive, it's an injustice, miscommunication, causing confusion here. Right? Social media stories or posts are giving a false sense of hope or reconciliation. Maybe this is someone in the past, but don't let that taint the joy that you have. Okay? All right? Joy is the song of the soul, the perfect resonance with universal energy. When you feel joy, it means you are grateful for every moment of life. Embrace every moment and feel the lightness and happiness within. Okay? So don't let this steal your joy, because it's trying to steal your joy, Sag. Okay? Don't let what was posted, this miscommunication, this confusion, they're trying to steal your joy. Don't let the enemy steal your joy. Okay? Stay joyful. Remain in that joyous energy, because someone is lonely here. Whoever did this is lonely. You're not lonely. So this journalist energy, or whoever this is that's putting out this propaganda, manipulating information. They're dealing with loneliness here. But, it's a negative emotion. They need to do some self-exploration here. They need to examine what it is they need. What is their goal? Whoever this person is who did this, they're lonely here. And they're in nostalgia. They're thinking about moments from the past here. Yeah. Okay. They are thinking about things from the past here. And they're stirring things up. Okay. Yeah. They're forming these weapons, these difficult situations for you, Sag, here. Trying to make you feel exhausted. Trying to affect your confidence here. Confidence twice. They're trying to affect your confidence here, but remain confident, remain joyful, remain focused on the things that you're passionate about here. While someone here is in the energy of being lonely and thinking about the past, they're being nostalgic, but they're stirring up difficult situations for you here. Okay? And on the bottom of the deck, we have fear. Okay, don't be afraid. Fear is a response to the unknown, reminding you to address the doubts deep within. By facing fear, you will discover your courage and potential, overcoming fear and embracing greater challenges. Okay? So they're trying to put you in the energy of fear because of what they said. Okay? So you may be dealing with some difficult situations at this time, while you're trying to have a good time with your family and focus on celebrating the stability and security that you've built, but someone is trying to hurt you, take you back, start something with you. But you just stay focused on the joy that you have, your passion for your family, your stability and security, and the confidence that you've gained and the liberty that you have, your freedom. Um, that and remember the childhood, your innocence, being carefree. You can't control what people do or how they feel. You can't control that. Only thing you can control is you. Okay. Okay, and you also have on the bottom of the deck of this deck anchor here. Okay, you have anchor. Someone is afraid to move on and they stay stagnant here. They won't let go of the past. They're unchanged. They have stubbornness. So whoever this energy is the one that's stirring up all this half truths, because they're lonely, they're nostalgic here, and they won't let go. Okay, Sag. So at this time of the year, this season, enjoy your family. Don't let someone try to steal your joy. That's what I'm getting from this. They're trying to steal your joy. They're trying to ruin your celebration on today. Trying to put a little a pin in, knock things off course. Trying to cause confusion with communication. That's if you have things in common together, children, whatever. They're trying to mess things up that you had planned to do. But don't let them steal your joy. Remember, remain in your confidence. They're trying to knock your confidence down. But don't, allow it because you have a support group. You are protected here. You have a firm foundation. Stay focused on your joy. And you have a beautiful holiday season, Sag. Let those folks that want to stay lost in the past, let them stay there. If they don't want to change, if they don't want to move on, just be prayerful and keep it moving. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday season, and that is what I see for you. Don't let them knock you off your square, and keep it moving, Sag. Have a happy holiday season. Neptune Soulful Seers out.